He's being aggressive. He's doing so. Probably the most impressive thing is just how efficient Michael is doing it. And he's not forcing the issue. He's taking the shots that are there, and he's also competing and helping us on the defensive end of the floor.
And I like his point about Michael Porter Jr. He's just a guy that when he's aggressive, which is all the time, there's not much that you can do to stop him. I mean, he's still figuring out how dominant he can be on the offensive end. As you see Paul Millsap with a little turnaround floater.
Clippers started the game 7 for 7. Led 18-7 with about 6 minutes to go. So Denver scored 20 points. Harrison is his first in the quarter. Clippers at 43-21. They have 8 games left, 4 at home, and then they end with 4 on the road, all against teams that are under 500 right now. Batum stepping inside the arc, can't hit it, rebounded by Rivers. Green just hit one from that spot, and he connects again on it.
Two passes, open three-point shot from the corner. There's Rondo with the little sexy floater.
Rondo now in his 15th year, 121 career playoff games, 2 championships, including last year with the Lakers, as Millsap scores from. And you got 2 guys. I mean, Ty Lue similar. You played with Ty Lue, and you also were coached by him. They're pretty similar, right, in terms of their mentality and their basketball IQ.
Yeah, that's the one thing when people ask me, did I know that Ty Lue was going to be 2 of the highest basketball IQ guys of this generation? That's when you know that he's on another level with the way he preps and prepares for games.
Kawhi Leonard for 3. So that's 10 points for Leonard. He's averaging close to 26 per game. Averaging a career high in assists as well. Same goes for Paul George, as Ty Lue's putting the ball in their hands a lot more often. That pass picked off by Rondo. Here's Mann in transition. And Leonard grabbed by Millsap. Not many guys can get grabbed like that and then have the strength and the balance to just land normally as if nothing happened. Working on Millsap. Not that time. Batum hustling for it. Knocked it out of bounds. It touched Rivers last. The steal. How about Shaq Harrison?
You're back to the ball because you are always that's just your responsibility, is being able to track the ball. So you should never turn your back, but kind of dodged the bullet there.
Then Millsap banking in, and he's got 6 points, 3 of 3 off the bench. The 36-year-old. Drive and score by Rondo on the other end. Second field goal for Rondo. They've already changed, at least in the official score, the Leonard 3 to a 2. So we'll adjust that when we can. But to your point, you saw it. He was inside the arc when he let that last one go. So it's 36 apiece. Shot clock at 5 here for Denver. Dozier pulls up for 3. Got it. P.J. Dozier. 6 on the year. He made 19 his first 3 years combined.
Well, and look, Denver is one of the best when it comes to player development. Getting guys to improve over the course of their young careers. You have too much evidence of that. You have the Monte Morris. You have Jokic, Jamal Murray, Gary Harris. So many guys that they have drafted, they have developed, they have brought in and improved.
If the rookie
7, but the Lakers and Mavs are only a game out. Let me repeat that. The Lakers are only a game out from falling back into the play-in tournament. But you're not concerned, huh?
No, I'm not concerned. Ultimately, because if they're in that 7-8, that basically means they got 2 games to win 1 to get into the postseason. And you know who doesn't want the Lakers in the play-in tournament? The 1 and the 2 seed. You don't want the defending champion coming to you with Bron and AD, maybe a little rusty, but definitely healthy and rested. You don't want them coming into the first round of the postseason when you've done all of that work if you're the Phoenix Suns or the Utah Jazz, and your reward is the defending champions in the first round.
Right now, Lakers at 36-27, Dallas at 35-27, and Portland at 35-28. Portland right now is in the 7 spot. Here's Millsap driving, and that wouldn't go. His first miss. JaMychal without Jokic on the floor. 8 straight points for the Nuggets over the last 2 minutes. Coach Malone told us before the game, hey, our guys bought in. As soon as Jamal went down, we had a team meeting. We talked about, hey, don't play outside yourself. Don't try to be a hero. Just do what you've been doing all year. We'll figure it out if we stick together and just everybody continue to play their role.
Yeah, and he said it wasn't one person that he talked to. It was really a collective effort as the team went down individual list, and just, you know, coaches are always talking to players, but just saying like, hey, everybody just needs to be the best version of themselves. Nobody's going to replace Jamal Murray.
3rd team foul on the Clippers. Rivers,
like when it comes to like how much he works out and how much time he puts in, I haven't been around many young players that
in the West. Clippers.
NBAstore.com.
Paul George, team foul against LA.
It's okay if you have a start like this if you're Paul George. He's been ultra efficient all year long. The fun thing to do now is to watch. How does he respond? You know, you're 3 for 10 in the first half. Let's see how you end the first half. Let's see how you play in the second half.